Hello there, family and friends. If you're from across the world, Joey Jones is back on the road. But first, let me say congratulations to all the ones that passed, all the ones that got the CDLs, all the ones that email me, all the ones that call me, all the ones that text me. It's like a holiday for some reason, because what happened is that there's so many people that they are trying to, to change their life, trying to move on with their lives, with the career, getting jobs. And it's like, I did it, it worked out for me. So then what I'm doing is I'm sharing it with you. And it seems to work for you too, as well, and it's a blessing, man. It's like it's like a birthday or something, it's like a celebration because, we've been through so much and we just don't know how to get out of it. So then the same people that watches you, the same people that turns you down, the same people that doubt you, the same people that hate on you, is the people that gives you the strength, to move on forward. If you understand what I'm trying to tell you. So therefore, we move on with our lives. We try different things. We go to different places. We test out. Sometimes, we get hurt from making, the wrong decisions. Or sometimes we get hurt to do the right decisions, but we all learn from it. So what I'm trying to say is here that I'm so happy, and I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for all the ones that are past and all the ones that are going through it, because it's not easy to be away from home, especially when you become a truck driver, so you do get hurt. You do go through it. Sometimes you do get frustrated. Sometimes you do get, you cried or you get sentimental because you're away from home. But but after that you grow from that. You grow from it and you can move on and you achieve to get to your goals. And I'm saying this because if I was able to do it, then you can do it too. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to be able to do, what it takes to be a truck driver, And then all there is about learning the stuff, getting to know the stuff, just getting in your head and spending time with it, and once you do it, you just have to continue to do and read the books and get it in your head and over and the pre-trip, and that's all there is. I get a lot of people that tells me, Joey Jones, I didn't finish school, I don't speak that much English, I don't read that much. As long as you can recognize the words, when it comes to the test, sometimes the word is not 98% of the question, because sometimes it'll ask you a question and then it might be different from the one that they gave you at school. So then they might switch it over at the test site, when you're taking the test. But you have plenty of times, you have plenty of chances to do it. Even if you fail, you do the first try. If you failed it, you can go ahead and do it over and over. When I first did this, the questionnaire at the test site to get my CLP, which is the Commercial Learner's Permit, I failed it 3 times, and then in the 4th time, boom, I got them all ready and good to go. And one thing here before I forget, and I want to share with you too, is that that there's a lot of people that are getting their CLP at home. The physicals at home are going to school, and what they doing is going to school. With the CLP, they are passing the test site, they are passing the drive test at the test site, and then once they go back to the schools, they sign the papers, they've already hired, the very next day they are taken off. When you go to your home state, that license is not even there yet. It took 14 days for that license to be at my hometown in Pennsylvania. It took 14 days. Now, it all depends on where you're from and how fast your state, how fast they work. How fast the system works. But a lot of these people, what they're doing is like, I wouldn't recommend for you to do that. Once you have passed and you got all the paperwork that proves that you passed, and you just go ahead and take off. To be honest, that's wrong decision. You shouldn't do that. Trust me. I know people that done it. I did it too. I was frustrated, I wanted to be home. You're not home, and it's a lot. There's more to it, but you know what I'm talking about. And there's many of you that done it, and you got your paperwork. You went to your home state to get your driver's license. You waited 7 to 14 days. You finally have your hard copy. You're trying to move on with your life with the new with your new hard copy with a different company. Nah, it doesn't work that well. It doesn't really work. Trust me. It might work for you. I might see you. Well, let me say this. There's many of guys that said the word, and the word was that, oh, I was with Sierra England, I got my CLP, I got my hard copy, and the very next day I quit. The third day, I'm already driving for a local beer distributor company, and that's good for you too. That's awesome. That's good for you. It might work for you, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend for you to, once you get your CLP, your hard copy, just to quit the very next day. No, you should just stick around and pay your dues, and this is the only way. I took off the very next day. I ended up back. I went home for 2 weeks, spent time with my wife. I called them up, and they got me back in the system, and that's when I did, my time over the road, and here I am, home daily. That works, Now it's going on 2 years, believe it or not, and it's like, wow, and it feels like if it's just was yesterday, So keep me posted. I'll talk to you. Send me an email and do the right thing. I just want you guys to understand that if you have faith, and it's all about prayers too, because I didn't do this by myself. And why I'm saying this, because I got a lot on my knees to pray, and I'm a believer, and God has been good to me, and I have my truck. I can't really complain. So I'm home every day. I got my Optimus Prime. It's starting to get cold. Spring has sprung, but it's still a little cold. My Optimus Prime, I washed it the other day, and it's dirty again. So keep me posted. I love you all. God bless you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Keep me posted.